Hey guys, it's me, EODGamer here. Whether you are a player looking to join a guild, or maybe you're a guild leader trying to make a guild better for other players, or you want to know the full benefits of what guild has to offer, or even the precautionary things that I want to share with you, things to take note when you are joining a guild, some might not be the best for you as well. Now in this video, let's first things first start off with the main key thing. What is the true benefits of guilds? Why even care about the guild system at all? The best part about guild system is the guild stash that you will find very nicely located right beside your own personal stash. This allows you to share loot with other players in the same guild in the game. And if you're a guild leader, you're sharing it with the people that you trust, the people that you add into your guild as well. So you can, for example, have currency tabs so you can have really nice currency. Everyone shares the Regal orbs, the Exalted orbs together. You can even have broad stashes where you can put your weapons in. So if you try to find very good loot for mages and you are playing a ranger class, you can just put it in the stash. Anyone else wants to pick it up, you can pick it up as well. If you have new characters, your other guild members have new characters, they can also have downward progression of gear. For example, this bow here that I used in the past, now is not that useful, but I did invest a lot in it with socketing it with runes and stuff like that. So I want to give it to someone else in my guild that matters, so I just leave it here as well. Rather than crunching it down, you might as well help another player build a ranger in future too. And on top of that, you can share your skill gems, whatever not. As you can see, the guild here is slowly progressing. We have a lot of excess gems that we don't really need. Other players, maybe if you're newer in the game, you might want a level 5, a level 6, level 7. You can just take the gem and then put it in your inventory just like that. If you don't want it, you can put it back. Very, very easy, convenient across different of your friends, different accounts, different of your guild members too. There are many things you also can do, you have essence tabs, you even have unique items that I can just take out here if I want this unique one or put it back. Right now I only have one in the guild, so sad. But yeah, on top of that you have deliriums, you have potions, you can put in a lot of other stuff like charms and whatever not. It's really, really very, very flexible that you can do in the guild. So then the next actual question is, very interesting EOD. But how do we join a guild? Now, if you are a guild member looking for a guild, it's very easy. You can just go into global chat over here. You can just ask, open global chat, anyone has a guild, blah, blah, blah. And if you want a quick tip, if you want to hide these tabs, press Ctrl and left click and the global chat will just disappear straight away. That's how you search for it. The guild leaders, officers in general can add you into the guild. I do think officers can add as well. I'm a guild leader myself, and if I wanted to add someone, if you are a guild leader as well, just right click on the person, invite to guild, and they will get a message that they are invited into the guild. To open up your guild, press J, go under the guilds tab, it's under the social section. You can see your guild over here. You can level people up. Let's say they start joining as an initiate when they first join your guild, by right clicking them, and then you will have an option to promote them from initiate to a member, member to an officer, and so on and so forth. And as a guild leader, you can demote people, and you can only have one leader. So if I promote the leader, they'll prompt me become the leader of a guild, and I will demote myself to become an officer. That's something that you need to take note of. You only have one leader, but officers are a different tier. The next natural question is, why does these ranks matter other than maybe having some permissions to add, accept members in the guild and whatever not? The biggest thing that you need to know, and this is where I want any of you, whether you're a leader or member, to be very cautious. Some tabs, if you right click on the tab itself, you will be able to see view, add or remove. A tab like this, as the title says, for all that I've customized in the guild, allows anyone to let us freely come in, take and remove stuff. But a tab, for example, members only, is only for members and officers can do it. So if you right click, you can see the permissions for that particular tab, and a guild leader can change these permissions at any time. So if you are entering a very dodgy guild, they can just let everyone put their stuff, and the moment good stuff is in, he can just change it to remove permissions for everyone, and then he just loots all your stuff and a scam guild kind of system. Just be very wary of people around the internet. This is something the system allows dodgy leaders to do, so be very, very careful about that. On top of that, of course, you can have tabs like this where I have it just for myself and my officers only. I don't allow anyone to add or remove, but you can view it if you want to. You can even remove the view if you don't want to clutter the page for a lot of people as well. So that is something that I want you to be very, very careful of. The tabs have different permissions and you must check the permissions out as well. Because you can have this, you can have view, I allow you to add, but you can't take it out. So that is a very, very dangerous thing for a lot of you guild members who are joining guilds. Now, next up is tab administration in general and microtransactions. What is it all about? First of all, for you guys who are looking at this video and noticing that there are sub-tabs to this, how do you actually have this and how does this exactly work if you want to make one for your guild as well? All you just need to do is click on potions over here, like the tab that you're looking for. This will be like one of the tabs. Go up, create folder, and as you can see, sometimes it has this bug where suddenly the thing just disappears and it's like some sort of lag thing. Don't worry about that, don't panic. All you need to do is just rename. Just for example, I rename this a little bit and then suddenly the potions tab just came back right away. So this is a huge glitch right now. They probably will fix it in a bit, but don't panic if you lose your folders as well. So for example, here this is a potions tab. I can select potions, I can name it. So potions tab went to potions, and delirium, which is one of the other sheets that I have, I can drag it into this tab over here. Now potions is also under the different categories. I can customize them different colors if I wanted to make them a slightly different color if I wanted. And if I wanted to take them out, I just left click, drag, bring them out. Delirium, same thing, I'll bring delirium out as well. And once the last tab comes out of the folder automatically disappears. This is just for like customization to help you with your administration of your stash tab. As you get more and more people, more and more items, management of it becomes very important. And that's how I create stuff like this, a stash tab with weapons, armor, accessories. To rename, simple right click and just change it up here as well. You can even add certain features like only dedicating this to currency, deliriums, unique essence of flask. So it's just help with like just organizations of your entire tab. At this point, some of you might be looking at the microtransaction shop. Some of you, maybe you want to join a guild, you want to help contribute as well, and you see so many different things and you want to like ask them for priority to put in. All these different tabs, the most useful one I found was the guild quad stash tab and the premium guild stash tab. These ones, this is a slightly smaller tab to the guild quad stash tab, and I think it allows you like customize like color and stuff like that for the premium guild stash tab. I will show you the difference. But all of these other tabs over here are specific tabs. I will show you what they are in the guild stash tab. So for the quad stash tab, the one that I say is the most valuable, that also costs like 185 currency, it allows you to have this one page of this massive stash tab, which is much bigger than your own stash tab, for example. This allows you to put in items. I think I can even put in like a flask here. I can even put in, for example, like my rings here. Anything can pretty much go into the stash tab, which is really, really nice. I think this is one of the better ones, especially since these are things that consume the most inventory space, and you can share them around. So quad stash tab, probably my favorite. The premium stash tab actually gives you this tinier box over here, which you are also able to put anything similar to like the quad stash tab. I just use this for customization for everyone as well as the members plus only for my guild. But you can easily do the same thing and like add the permissions for quad stash tab. The premium stash tab, this slightly smaller one, is a bit cheaper. It's like 50 currency. And I do think once you purchase the premium ones, if you can't see these colors and ability to customize permissions, as a guild leader, you probably need to buy the premium one in order to unlock these features in your guild as well. So those are for the quad and premium stash tabs. The rest of them are the niche ones, where the problem with niche ones is you cannot put anything else into this section unless you are having a certain special, like if you have runes, you can put it in. If you have other ones, you have to go into the respective tabs to do it. For example, currencies are Exalted Orbs, Regal Orbs. They are already very nicely organized, so it's very easy to find in the currency tab. That's the advantage of it. At the same time, also being a holder. If you have gems, you cannot put them in the currency tab. They go into the gem folder, or you can put them in just like the quad stash tab. A very, very generalistic folder that anything can go in, which is why I highly recommend getting that first. So gems, very, very niche, but it helps you organize it. It gives you this customization feature that auto sorts where it is. You don't have to do so much administration. Essence tab, similarly, you can see a lot of grayed out ones, things that I do not have yet. You can even put jewels in here, but these are the main things that you're looking for if you're wondering like why you can't fit it in there. Again, not a huge necessity. It can easily go in the stash tab because anything can go in here. So I would say this is like lower priority, just nice for customization. And I bought it for the video as well, so I can make more content. The unique tab is quite nice because it helps you customize and see like what gear you are missing. As you can see, I only have 1 out of 268 in the guild so far. Only have 1 of these. You can filter by stuff that you own, stuff that you don't own yet, and equipable for your class as well, to help you able like sort out your unique items as well. You can also see your completion, so you know like what is still missing, what you're still left to get, which I think is really nice. You can also filter the size, so you can have it larger, smaller, however you want. Just great quality of life. Deliriums is going to be slightly later on. Right now, as of Act 2, haven't unlocked Deliriums yet, but this is a tab that's specific for it as well. Potions allow you to like just dump in potions. I think this is not too important unless you have like really super good potion bottles later on. You can filter life flask, mana flask, depending on what you want. Unselect. When it glows up means it's selecting. Very nice feature. And of course, that is the most of the things from your administration. If you found this video helpful, it helped you dive through everything, like, comment, and subscribe for more such future Path of Exile 2 content. Check out these 2 other videos that we have on our channel as well, which I think you might like as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye bye now.